Hello, future sharks, and welcome to our admissions overview webinar. My name is Angelica Zadak, and I represent the Graduate Admissions Department at Nova Southeastern University's College of Computing and Engineering, or CCE for short. As a heads up, everyone will be muted during this presentation for the best sound quality. We'll also have a chance to ask questions during our Q&A at the end of the presentation. Today, I will be presenting to you some brief facts about NSU, highlights about the CCE, information on both our master's and doctoral programs, admission requirements, tuition, and fees, along with additional helpful resources and information to get you started. So, without further ado, welcome to Nova Southeastern University. In just a little over 50 years, Nova Southeastern University has transformed into a dynamic, diverse, and cultured institution that has become a cornerstone of the South Florida community and a growing force nationwide. We were founded in December 1964, and we now offer more than 150 undergraduate, graduate, and professional programs. Some quick facts. We are regionally accredited by the Commission on Colleges of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools and are also recognized as one of the largest not for profit independent universities in the U.S. U.S. News and World Report ranked Nova Southeastern University, or NSU, within their list of top 200 best colleges. NSU ranked at top 5 in the US for the largest number of minority graduate degree recipients. We have roughly 27,000 students and more than 176,000 alumni from 116 different countries and growing. The College of Computing and Engineering offers degree programs that prepare students for many of the careers listed in the U.S. News and World Report's 100 Best Technology Jobs in America, and by Dice and Robert Half Technology, which are two of the leading technology placement firms. Now I'm going to dive a little deeper and give you a closer look at some academic highlights about NSU's College of Computing and Engineering and why you should seriously consider the CCE. The National Security Agency, NSA, and its affiliated federal agencies, including but not limited to the Department of Homeland Security, or DHS, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, or FBI, designates NSU as a National Center of Academic Excellence, NCAE, in cybersecurity. This means that our curriculum in cybersecurity meets or exceeds the requirements and standards that are expected of a leader in cybersecurity research and education. This recognizes that our curriculum plays a key role in helping the nation's security solutions keep up with the evolving technology and to increase the number of professionals that are needed to defend America's cyberspace. In fact, NSU was the first four-year institution to hold this designation in Florida since 2005. We also host the Center of Information Protection, Education, and Research, or CIFER, which is nationally and internationally recognized as a leading center in cybersecurity education and innovation in the research and development of solutions to real-world security problems. From the classroom to becoming leaders in technology, our graduates are definitely hard at work. A lot of our accomplished alumni are dominating in their careers at many recognizable organizations that include the ones you see here, as well as other well-known organizations such as Boeing, IBM, Merrill Lynch, and various US government agencies like the FBI. Knowing that it's especially important to our graduates to find their edge in today's IT industry, the CCE ensures that our students are getting a high quality education, have the resources to build professional relationships while earning their degrees, and as an alumni, have the opportunity to grow their business or advance their career by being able to network with some of the 4,500 other alums who are also leading in their professions. The CCE offers innovative courses in data science, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence, cloud computing, mobile learning, and mobile app development for iOS and Android, just to name a few. One thing that our faculty and in administration is very good at is continuously innovating what courses are being offered to our students. Because technology is constantly evolving, it is important to offer special topic courses that prepare our students to thrive and succeed in the industry's most sought after fields. All of our courses are taught by experienced faculty members that hold terminal degrees from regionally accredited institutions across the world. So, why choose a tech career? I'd like to share some information which will demonstrate the strength of the IT industry and why these jobs are not only very much in demand, but have great competitive salaries. According to Dice.com, a website aimed at providing tech professionals with career opportunities, data, insights, and advice, skills in big data, cloud, and process management are in high demand and are currently driving compensation upward. By being aware of current trends like these, CCE takes pride in making sure students are offered the necessary technical knowledge and skills to be competitive and well equipped for dominating in the field of technology. And according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, employment in computer and information technology occupations is projected to grow 11% from 2019 to 2029, much faster than the average for all occupations. This means that the job market for tech professionals remains strong heading into 2021. Employers are still realizing the necessity to not only fill the growing demand for tech professionals in the industry, but to also reward and incentivize tech talent by offering better bonuses and the salaries these professionals demand. So, if you're contemplating whether or not to earn a degree in technology, this is a great time to do it. And the CCE is a great option because we offer the tools to advance your career in the technology industry. According to Robert Half Technology Salary Guide, these are 7 out of the 10 technology jobs to watch out for because they are in high demand and earn good salaries. Please keep in mind the salaries listed reflect the 50th percentile or midpoint for starting salaries. Just to give you an example of which programs can lead to these career paths, someone who earns a degree from our MS in computer science or information assurance and cybersecurity program could potentially be a software engineer. Aside from these careers listed, there are many more opportunities out there as well. And these are just some examples to give you an idea. So, the more companies look to digitize and automate business processes, the greater their need for tech professionals. And employees who stay up to date with knowledge of the latest developments such as cloud, mobile, big data, security, and other technologies will only become more valuable to businesses in the years ahead. Again, this is where the CCE comes in because we offer degree programs that aim to provide these in demand skill sets. And this is a perfect time for me to point out that if you become a shark at NSU, we highly encourage you to take advantage of our career development office because they are dedicated to helping all NSU students with career planning, job, and networking resources, and much more. Their goal is to help you succeed. Let's take a look at our degree programs. We currently have 7 Master of Science degree programs consisting of 10 courses, and each of these programs take 30 credits to complete. These are computer science, cybersecurity management, data analytics, information assurance and cybersecurity, information systems, information technology, and technology and organizational leadership. Courses last for 8 weeks and are available online, on campus, or as a combination of both. Please keep in mind some programs offer mostly online courses and may not be suited for students who require all or mostly on campus courses. If that is your requirement, please contact us and we'd be happy to help you discuss these programs in more detail. The programs are designed to be completed in 1 year. However, depending on the amount of coursework you plan on taking per semester, and if you plan on being a full time or part time student, it could take an average of between 12 to 24 months to complete. You can take a maximum of 4 courses per 8 week session, and you will have a maximum of 5 years to complete your program. We have 3 doctoral programs at the CCE. They are computer science with MS and BS paths, cybersecurity management, and information systems. The PhD in computer science has 2 pathways. You can apply for the MS to PhD path, which is a minimum of 51 credits, or you can apply to the BS to PhD path, which is a minimum of 66 credits. The program format is delivered as a blend of on campus and online courses and activities. On campus sessions are held at the Fort Lauderdale Davie campus, and students can also choose online course options. You can take a maximum of 4 courses per 8 week session. In both pathways, each student will be required to complete at least 3 doctoral research courses. It could take, on average, between 3 to 5 years to complete this program, depending on the pace of coursework and the time spent during the research and dissertation portion of this program. The PhD in cybersecurity management and information systems both are a minimum of 67 credits. The program format involves on campus, mandatory face to face meetings held on the Fort Lauderdale Davie campus once per term from Wednesday to Friday. Students are required to attend all their scheduled sessions. In between these sessions, students work on course assignments and research and participate in online activities involving interaction with faculty and other students. Students can take a maximum of 2 core courses per semester, which is full time. After core courses, students complete at least 2 research courses. On average, it takes between 4 to 7 years to complete the doctoral programs, again, depending on the pace of coursework and time spent during the research and dissertation portion of the program. For all 3 programs, students must complete at least 24 credits of dissertation after the research courses. Most students do go on and registered for continuing dissertation anywhere between a year and a year and a half. Again, depending on the student, their research interests, and other options. So, overall, the total credits can be extended beyond the minimum. You will have a maximum of 10 years to complete your program. And as a note, for the upcoming fall 2021 term, we are continuing our safety precautions during this pandemic. So the mandatory face to face on campus sessions will be held virtually. Also, note our doctoral programs are not suited for international students who will need an I-20 to study in the US, as the primary delivery of these programs is online. Now that you know about our programs, let's take a look at our admission requirements. For the master's programs, you will need a bachelor's degree with a 2.5 overall GPA, online application with $50 application fee, all official transcripts, a resume, and program specific admission requirements. For the doctoral programs, you will need a master's degree with a 3.25 overall GPA or 3.2 for a PhD in computer science, an online application with a $50 application fee, all official transcripts, a resume or CV, 3 letters of recommendation, an essay, and program specific admission requirements. So aside from the general requirements for our graduate programs, program-specific requirements highlight the kind of requirements that are specific to the degree program of your interest. It is the background knowledge that the admission committee looks at for potential candidates. Specifically for our master's program, if an applicant does not necessarily have the adequate background that is needed for a particular degree program, they may be required to take one or more prerequisite course during the first semester of the program. This is determined during the admission review process. For the international students, in addition to these requirements listed, you will need a foreign transcript evaluation if your degree was completed outside of the US, and your English proficiency score if English is not your native language. I'd like to emphasize again that our doctoral programs are not suited for international students who will need an I-20 to study in the US, as they are offered in a format that is mostly online. Now let's take a look at the admission process. Your first step is going to be applying online, and this may take 24 to 48 hours to process. Then you'll submit all required documents by the preferred deadline. Once everything is submitted, the committee will review your application. And this takes about 1 to 2 weeks for MS applicants and 1 month for PhD applicants. Once the committee has reviewed your application, you'll receive a decision letter. And if you become an official NSU Shark, then the advising staff will contact you and help you get registered for your first graduate CCE courses. Here's a look at our term dates and deadlines. For our MS programs, there are 3 terms in a year: winter, summer, and fall. There are 2 8-week sessions in the fall and winter terms, and 1 8-week session in the summer term, totaling 5 8-week sessions a year. Since there are 10 courses per MS program, if you take 2 courses at a time, which is considered full-time, you can complete the degree in 1 year. This is especially great for our working professionals. Please note, if you have to take prerequisites, it would be in addition to the 10 courses. The PhD in computer science program also has a winter, summer, and fall terms with 8-week-long core and elective courses. For the PhD in cybersecurity management and information systems program, the start terms are available at the beginning of the winter term for 17 weeks and fall term for 16 weeks. To ensure a decision is made on time for the desired semester, applications and all required documents must be ready for review at least 1 month prior to the start of term for masters and 2 months prior to the start of term for doctoral. If an application is not completed in time for, or a decision cannot be made in time for the desired semester, it would be considered for the next available semester. Your application is good for 1 year. Please keep in mind, admission decisions are made on a rolling basis, so we accept applications all year long. Our tuition rates are for the master's degree, the cost per credit hour is $905. So if you're taking 2 courses a semester, the total estimated cost is around $5,960. For the doctoral programs, the cost per credit hour is $1,282. So if you're taking 2 courses a semester, the total estimated cost is $13,350. This is a bit different for the computer science program, where 2 courses equal 6 credits, and the total estimated cost per semester could be $8,222. Please note the tuition rates are subject to change per year. Now for the good part, the scholarships. The CCE currently has these 7 institutional scholarships: What's great is that on the CCE scholarship page, you can apply for the majority of these scholarships with just one application. In addition, NSU has a main scholarship database with a ton of information on grants and external scholarship opportunities. Please keep in mind that each scholarship has its own specific requirements and benefits. I'll show you where these scholarship websites are located after this presentation. Since scholarships are financial assistance that you do not have to pay back, it's really worth checking out all the scholarships to see what applies to you. And financial aid. As a graduate student, you may be eligible to apply for financial aid in the form of federal unsubsidized loans through FAFSA. NSU school code is 001509. Unsubsidized means that you are responsible for the interest of these loans, meaning that if you choose not to pay the interest while you are in school and during grace periods, your interest would accumulate and it would be added to the principal amount of your loan. Currently, it's at a fixed rate of 4.3%, and students are able to get up to $10,250 per semester. So only borrow what's needed. To apply for financial aid, you must be fully admitted. This means we can use unofficial copies of your transcript for your review purposes. However, note that if you are admitted, it would be on a provisional status, meaning you are able to register only for the first term, and you would not be able to receive financial aid. Once you submit the official transcripts, then you would be fully admitted and can receive all the financial aid. Now, let's take a look at the website. This is the CCE's home page. We've updated the page recently, so all the information that you need is listed right up front here. You can see some of the organizations we talked about before, and you can apply directly at the top. My favorite part about the new updated front page is the stories that you can see from our previous alumni. I think it's a great source of inspiration for anyone who wants to see what the process is like. Now, you can also apply here on top through hitting this button, and this will take you to the graduate portal for applications. You can also access admission information through our menu up on the top right. Here you can see all the graduate admission information, financial aid, scholarships, and tuitions and fees. Through our admission site, you can see all MS requirements that we talked about before, with term dates and deadlines, admission requirements, program-specific admission requirements, and international admission requirements. The same goes for the PhD requirements. You can also take a look at some of the hottest jobs available, some of our frequently asked questions, and take a look at our page for international students as well. And this will provide specific information for you. You can also contact us and set up an appointment with one of our admission staff right here. And to sign up for events just like this one, you can take a look at our admission event page, which shows important dates that we have coming up. You can register just by clicking one of the links. If you miss anything, don't worry. You can just click on our YouTube page, where all of our information and all of our videos have been listed before. Make sure while you're here to subscribe and hit the notification button so you'll be up to date with everything that comes up from the CCE. Now, to take you back to the presentation, and before I begin with the Q&A, I want to say thank you all so much again for joining our admissions overview. I want to say thank you all again for joining our admissions overview webinar today. This presentation is available on the CCE's YouTube channel for reference. Please feel free to share this with others who might be interested. You can also reach out to us through 954-262-2031, our main phone line, or by emailing us at computing@nova.edu. We also encourage that you book an appointment with us using the link shown here. Also, check out our social media and stay connected. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Now, I'd like to introduce my colleague, Bao, who will assist you with your questions. You can type questions in the Q&A box or raise your hands to ask questions out loud.